Hello everyone, welcome back. We are doing another episode of Am I the Arsehole from Reddit. For those of you who aren't familiar, Am I the Arsehole is a Reddit thread, whatever it is, right? Where people ask questions like, am I the arsehole for strangling my wife's dad? You know, things like that, and then they tell you the story and then people are like, yeah, you were a little bit out of line, you know? I like to read through them anyway, so why not just do it here with you? Let's have a little look. Do subscribe to this channel for more commentary, more reaction, that kind of stuff. And yes, my hair's wet. I don't know why I film these videos while I'm waiting for my hair to dry. Let me know what you think of these situations down below in the comments. Let's have a little discussion. Let's get to our first one. Am I the arsehole for not pitching in money for a baby gift at work? Let me just tell you straight up, I'm not reading this. I'm gonna say no straight up. My male boss is going on paid paternity leave for his second child. When he went on paternity leave the first time, his second in command male co-worker requested we all pitch in $50 each. That's a lot of money to ask for someone. $50 is a lot. Like if you're at work and someone comes up to you, it's like, it's Brian's birthday, do you have a spare $50? $50 isn't spare money. $5 is kind of ish spare money. 50 though. We all pitch in $50 for a welcome baby / congrats on being a new dad food delivery gift card. Well, like Deliveroo? A $50 Deliveroo gift card is plenty from just enough as it is. Anyway, I didn't like it, but I pitched in. My boss is going on leave a second time and my co-worker wants us to pitch in again. I politely told him I wasn't happy. Oh, I was happy for my boss, but I wouldn't be pitching in. It made things awkward because my co-worker still sent him the gift card for the same amount of money as the previous time, $5,000. Sorry, that's $500. So they have given this person $1,000 overall for food delivery just because it's having a baby. For food delivery, get them some baby, anyway, whatever. He hasn't said anything directly to me, but has made comments about people not paying back. For context, we're a team of 10 plus bosses. 4 of my other co-workers have also gone on paid paternity leave, none birth parents, and I naively pitched in for the first time for all of them, and honestly, I regret it. I'm the lowest ranked and the lowest paid employee. I was not hired to cover their leaves. We all have projects we work on, and I was handed their projects while they were on leave in addition to my project. So they have twice the work. So during their 6-month paid leave, Jesus, a long time, I did twice the work and didn't get a thanks, great job when I came back or a promotion. If anything, I feel I should have been given a gift, not $500, but like a token gift, like a lunch, yeah. For covering for their 6-month leave and continuing to cover for their transition, most came back working 3 or 4 days a week, so I had to fill in the 1 or 2 days they were out. This is terrible. I might switch jobs and don't foresee having children in the immediate future, so I likely won't profit from this gift giving. At the rate it's going, I'm probably gonna end up gifting $1,000 by the time my 9+ co-workers and bosses have their first child. $2,000 by the time they have their second, and if they have a third, sad face. Am I the arsehole for refusing to pitch in for a second child's paternity gift card? Here's what I'm gonna say, no. If your co-worker comes up to you, first of all, you know, we don't know their pay situation, but if a co-worker comes up to you, anyone comes up to you and is like, do you have $50 to give? They don't know your financial situation. $50, who needs a $500 gift card for food delivery? That's insane. Morons. Okay. Here's what people are saying, not the arsehole. Agreed. Gifts don't flow up in the office, period. The passive-aggressive comments by your boss are beyond inappropriate. 100%. 100%. Not the arsehole. Nothing happened here worth rewarding. It's true. And more to the point, if a business wants to reward its employees, the money comes from a business, not the other employees. That's the thing. It's like, you had a baby. Here's $500. Not for me, not for me. They asked, you declined. It doesn't sound like anyone's holding it against you. Otherwise, you just sound like someone who doesn't like their job. And that's a separate conflict, really, unless you feel they are being retaliatory. I think it's rude straight up to ask someone for money when you don't know again, their financial situation, and then to be rude to them and make passive aggressive comments because they didn't give you money for a gift. They didn't ask them to have the baby. I don't owe someone $50 because they had a baby at work anyway. If it was a family member, yeah, please take $500. I want you to have a fun baby time, giving birth, whatever. You don't like everyone at your job, let's be real, unless you work in an office with like 3 people, even then. The thought of somebody taking your money when you feel they don't deserve it is horrific. How about I keep that $50 and I add it to like my Deliveroo app and I keep that for food delivery? How about that? Am I the asshole for leaving my sister-in-law's baby shower for a Super Bowl party? Listen, I'm gonna say yes without knowing the situation. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it without knowing the situation and then maybe change my mind when I know the situation. I'm gonna say yes because I don't like football. Okay, I, 20-something female, have been hosting large Super Bowl parties my entire life. Okay, this could change the situation. It started as an annual tradition with my parents, and with them getting older and downsizing, my husband and I have taken on the hosting of this event. Cute, family tradition, I like that. Am I recording? Yes. Woo. This year, my pregnant sister-in-law is expecting her first child and will be hosting her baby shower during the big game. That's kind of... Sister-in-law has openly admitted in the past she enjoys hosting her celebrations on major holidays, long weekends, etc. to see who really cares. That's passive-aggressive and kind of a psychopathic. I never received an actual invitation to her baby shower. Instead, I received a text at 11:30 p.m. 3 days prior to the shower from sister-in-law's husband asking if I was attending. I explained to him I never received an invite, but of course I would be there if he provided the details. I then received a text from sister-in-law's husband's mum with no actual day or time of this event, rather just a link to the gift registry. I immediately bought and sent my gift. After chatting with my husband and in-laws, I finally received the details on the baby shower. The event is scheduled to begin around 4:30 p.m. on Super Bowl Sunday at a restaurant about 40 minutes from my home. I had mentioned to my husband I was planning on stopping into the shower for maybe an hour, yeah, that's fair, or so, and then hurrying back home to begin hosting our Super Bowl party, which would be over 25 people who plan to arrive by 4. I did not think this would be an issue considering I've already bought and sent my gift, and I would still be attending, just not the whole party. 100%. If you have something to do, you have something to do, right? This has caused quite the feud between my husband and I, as he thinks, wait, your husband thinks I'm being disrespectful just getting up and leaving. For the record, I'm not very close with his sister-in-law, and we tend to distance ourselves most of the time. Am I the arsehole? Edit. My husband's plan was to stay home and host a party solo until I arrived home from a shower. Wait, what? Okay, no, that doesn't make sense. Here's the situation. Anyone who's like, I'm gonna do this to see who really cares, you also, it works two ways. You also don't really care about other people's plans, especially when they have, why do you have to test people? Especially when they've done this family tradition for years and years and years and years. And you know, I'm sure you've been invited once or twice, sister-in-law, and now this is your situation. That's weird, that's controlling, that's passive-aggressive. It's also, what's the word? You're not right here if you test people as an adult and you're having a child. Come on. I don't think it's rude at all to attend part of a baby shower and then make your way home. Thanks for having me. I had such an amazing time. You know, you have things to do. It's pre-planned. Your husband knows this. Yet your husband was gonna stay home from the baby shower. Let me make sure I read it right. My husband's plan was to stay home and host a party solo until I arrived home from the shower. But the husband is actually part of that family, so why don't you go? Why don't you go? Why do you get to stay home? This is crazy to me. This is insane. Okay, not the asshole. In my opinion, okay, and also not the arsehole here, but I don't think your sister-in-law is worth the drama it's causing in your home, especially if she deliberately, sets these things up to conflict with major events, 100%. That kind of behavior is a bit narcissistic, that's the word I was looking for, in my opinion. You sent a present, I would just leave it at the end, I would just leave it at that. And she thinks that's the amount you care, then yeah, well, that's the amount you care. 100%, especially since she didn't bother to invite you. Yeah, right. And you were meant to find out by some form of group telepathy. 100%. Not be arsehole, you literally already had plans. Tell your husband then he can go if it's that important. Also, to see who really cares, wow to that one. 100%. If it's that important to your husband, why is he not going? What is this situation? This is fucking stupid. It's situations like this where you're like, oh, you're my husband, why did I marry you? That's how I would feel. I'd be like, this is the way you see things. This is how you're seeing things. No, thank you. Am I the arsehole for not wanting to ride in an elevator with a service dog? Yes, you are. Straight up. Sorry. Let's see the story. It might change my mind. It won't. I, 24 female, specifically live in a non-pet friendly apartment complex. I have severe allergies to most animals with fur. Needless to say, I'm not a dog or cat person. Fine. No one cares. I'm not a child person. No one cares. You know what I mean? People still have these things around you. The world doesn't evolve around you. I live on the 5th floor of my building. Our elevators are painfully slow. Riding the elevator this week, it stops at a floor. A lady with a golden retriever is standing outside. Cute. I see it and tell her to please stay off the elevator. Not up to you to police. Just because you don't like dogs, get a grip on your life. I tell her I have allergies. Give a fuck. She says, yeah, right, and steps onto the elevator. I have pretty much an immediate reaction to a dog. That's not how allergies work. I ask her why she is here. She says she lives here and this is her service dog. I sarcastically say, sure it is. That's ridiculous to do. While speaking with her, I press all the buttons. This has to be a joke. So I could get off the elevator. The lady gets pissed for me for doing that. I call her a bitch for living in a pet-free apartment complex. She calls me a bitch back for questioning her service dog, which I didn't really do it in my opinion. Yeah, you did. I get off at the next floor and take the stairs. I complained to the property manager, but told me I'm shit out of luck. Was I the arsehole? 100%. You sound like an arsehole in general. You sound like the biggest douche on the planet. If you have allergies and a service dog comes to the elevator, then you get out and take the fucking stairs if you are able to. 5 floors isn't that much. I'm the unhealthiest person in the world. I could climb 5 floors. You are clearly able to take the stairs because you do so. Why would you also question someone's service dog? Like, get a grip on your life. I know people who are, actually someone let me know this, because I know people who are allergic to animals, dogs, things like that. If they, you know, my partner, for example, is allergic to some hairs on dogs. So he'll take an allergy tablet when we go somewhere when he knows we're going to see a certain kind of dog, but doesn't stay away from him or expect everyone to stay away from him because he has an allergy to a certain kind of dog, you know what I mean? And it isn't instant. Do people have allergies that come in instantly just because a golden retriever stepped in an elevator? I don't think so. Let me know anyway. That could be a thing that I'm not aware of. Absolutely the arsehole. You sound like the worst person to know. Let's see what everyone else says. You're the arsehole. You press all the buttons. That's completely unnecessary. Additionally, you acted in disbelief that the woman would have a service dog or live in the building when that was uncalled for. Absolutely. If someone put ESH, I don't know what that means. She shouldn't have assumed that you were lying about having allergies. You shouldn't have assumed equally, does that mean? That she has a fake service dog. You two definitely shouldn't have gotten into a petty squabble about it. What should have happened is that you should have gotten off at the next floor once she explained that it's a service dog and waited for the next one. Exactly. Instead of mashing all the buttons like a toddler. You're the arsehole. If she has a legitimate service animal, golden retrievers are a very common breed for service animals, then legally she is allowed to have her dog in the building and in the elevator. Even if the building is otherwise pet-free, you did not want to share the elevator with a dog. You could have gotten off the elevator without throwing a toddler-style tantrum. You're the arsehole, you're the arsehole, you're the arsehole. Also as well, if this dog has shared this elevator with you often, your allergies would have played up a little bit, like surely. Golden retrievers shed hair like crazy. What a fucking arsehole. I'm sorry. Okay, let me know your opinions down below. If you like these style videos, let me know. I'll do more often. Thanks for joining me, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.